Hello everyone, it is Foul Play here. We're back again playing Azura's Bogles here today. So with the list here today, made a little bit of a tuning. I removed one path from the main, transitioning it across to the side, making room for an extra mana, which was the Misty Rainforest that's been inserted here. Outside of that, with the sideboard, I've just dropped down on an Echoing Truth to one Echoing Truth, and I've dropped down on a Rest in Peace to 2 to add in the second Damping Sphere. So sideboard-wise, we've got the 2 Rest in Peace, the 2 Damping Sphere, the 1 Path to Exile, the 3 Hushbringer, the 2 Deprive, the 1 Echoing Truth, the 1 Lavinia, and the 3 Ley Lines of Sanctity. Alright, so going to go ahead and get into a Modern League here. And right off the bat, it looks like we've found our match 1 opponent. Looks like we won the die roll, so we're going to be on the play up against Mogged. No creatures here, so we're going to have to throw this one. Alright, this one looks good. We're going to keep. We're going to bottom a Bogle, and we're going to get things happening. Lead on Hallowed Fountain. I have potential to save myself some life, and also I have the potential to play around something like Blood Moon as well. Mishra's Bobble, go away. Go away. Mono Red. Mono Red's not as bad. Okay, cool. Looks like we drew the Arcane Flight. I'm going to go for the Hallowed Fountain here, so I can play out 2 auras this turn, and so that I can guarantee Daybreak Coronet next turn, assuming it doesn't get Thoughtseized. If it does get Thoughtseized, it's not that big of an issue because we have Staggering Insight. They'll only be able to take away one of our permanents with the Thoughtseize effect, because they currently have 1 red and like no black, right? Alright, so yes and yes and yes. Alright, so we draw the Seachrome Coast. Opponent triggering these baubles. Assuming they're just looking at the top card of my library each time now. Alright, so they're going to get to draw some stuff, do some things. We'll see what happens. Soulscale Mage is fine. Alright, looks like they missed a land drop. Let's just go Ethereal Armor plus Daybreak, and that's got to be all she's wrote. So there's going to be an attack for 10, gain 10. Opponent concedes. Awesome. Good stuff. So Stubborn Denial doesn't seem great here. Path does seem pretty good. Echoing Truth is decent. Leyline of Sanctity is really, really good. And effects like Rest in Peace are sort of medium. So I might go down on my 2 core Spirit Dancers. And I might also trim somewhere else. I might just minus out a singular Grifspoon here. So I'm going to go with that. We're going to want these forces potentially to counter a Blood Moon. But also if they do like a Lava Dart or something, with the Prowess trigger, it works pretty nicely. We can exile it obviously instead of it going to the graveyard. So this is just mono red. Oh, Force of Negation off the top. Not too bad. Alright, Windswept Teeth pass. Obviously we can't Force of Negation away our Invisible Stalker. I think they might just be on mono red though, so no Lurrus or anything as a companion. Swift Spear. Alright, let's crack this one. Get a Hallowed Fountain in tapped. That could be wrong. I probably should be going for a plains there. Alright. Use this one to get a basic island, and we'll play our invisible stalker out. And obviously, Blood Moon next turn will pretty much wreck us, but it didn't have to. If I'd have fetched a plains there, would have been wiser. Alright, creature go. Well, they're tapping that for blue, so Metamorphose, that's fine. If I had a blue card to pitch here, that would be pretty decent, because I just blanked their entire turn. Second Metamorphose. Look at these free little cantrips, these free Prowess triggers. Alright, they're just floating double red, so don't have to worry about too many antics here. Crash through as well, yikes. Gonna take a lot. And a mountain into Cleansing Wildfire. Sure. So they're attacking us for 10. Sure, we can take 10. We're in a little bit of trouble now though, because we can't play Daybreak Coronet because we fetched that island. Cleansing Wildfire, secretly OP there. Alright, we're on chump blocker mode. Hopefully we can just survive this one more turn. Third Metamorphose of the game. And a Lava Spike. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Oh, we're just super dead. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. They just had everything. Well, if we'd resolved our Daybreak Coronet, we would have been okay. We would have obviously got to attack for 5, gain 5. Okay. Anything I want to change there? I mean, not hugely. Let's run the same list. We'll be slightly better off on the play, because it'll be a turn earlier for the creature, as opposed to letting our opponent go off on their turn 3. Alright, this is good enough. This is good enough. Opponent has also kept 7. Alright, so opponent plays a Soulscale Mage. I feel like we just want to be efficient and path this. So I'm going to go Hallowed Fountain here, take 2 damage. And we'll use that to kill off the Soulscale Mage, which is awesome. So we have ramped our opponent here, which might be an issue. Hopefully not. Just go get a plains. Play out our guy. Pass the turn. They could Cleansing Wildfire us again, but, I mean, that doesn't seem great to me. Metamorphose, sweet. Alright. Like, we can still, even if they blow up a Hallowed Fountain, do Curious Obsession plus Daybreak this game. So the blue's not hurting us as much because we've got the Curious Obsession in hand. Bone Crusher Giant. Well, that's just an embarrassing creature. Alright, cool. I'm happy. It's all good by me. Another Curious Obsession off the top. Alright, well that's all good. Alright, and nice little attack for 5. We get to draw a card. We've already played our land this turn, so we can just pretty safely skip through our turn here. Alright, so Seachrome Coast. Not the best land to draw at this stage, but okie dokie. Filtering us closer to those auras. Lava Spike the Phase. Sure. Yep. Alright. Mountain Lava Spike me. Sure thing. Then, this is a losing battle for my opponent if that's their plan. Can block their creature pretty safely here. Alright, they concede. Easy peasy. That's how you take down Prowess. Alright, so that was a nice fast match 1. Let's get into match 2 now. Looks like we won the die roll up against Deep Silver. Alright, we got a dude. We got some auras. Let's go ahead and keep this one. Opponent reciprocating the well wishes here. Alright, so we'll start out with a Windswept Teeth and pass it. Alright, this is a Triome deck, so they've got Jeskai colors so far. Could just be the Omnath, however you say it. The Omnath, the Uro, the Niv Mizzet, like that deck that runs those 3 gross creatures and some expensive, colourful spells. Basic planes. Okay. I played the wrong land here. I should have played the Flooded Strand so I could get my island. So we're just going to fetch Shock into a Hallowed Fountain here so we can play both Curious Obsessions. Get our card draw happening. Opponent can have Remand, Mana Leak, something like that. I'm fine with them doing that to this spell because we've got another one of it in hand. Alright, so we're not going to pay for that. We're going to play out our Curious Obsession. Then we're going to play out our Umbra. Give ourselves protection. They got the Force of Negation as well. The Force of Negation would be bad. Alright, so there's the Omnath. Opponent using up a few resources here. There he is. Omnath of Grossness. 3 cards left in their hand. Obviously, they did ate a little bit of a chunk of their hand. Well, I'm playing into Mana Leak here, but I need to get this down. I need to get the card draw. I'm not guaranteed to draw a land next turn either. So. Alright, sweet. Attack. Gain some life. Deal some damage. Always yield. Alright, there's that land. So we can play around Mana Leak from now on. Just not the Force of Negation. Guess I should probably play out the Slippery Bogle in case I play like a Teferi and I want to use just that 1 point of damage to attack Teferi after it bounces something. Alright, opponent passing to us, sure. Alright, let's go for Ethereal Armor. The uptick's really high. If they've got a counterspell, they pretty well have to use it on this one. And then we're left in a situation where anything we draw, we can just cast. Alright, so. We draw Daybreak. Alright. Kind of okay with casting that now, I think. I probably should have cast it before I cast the Bogle there. But yeah, like, me casting it there allows me to go up to 10 power, have them dead on the next attack, and, like, that way I don't get, like, Cryptic countered and tapped, so I can get my lethal out, and if they have Cryptic Command, they have to use it, like, to tap me down, and they don't get the free trade on the Daybreak. Alright, so, how do we want to sideboard against this deck? Could be difficult. Rest in Peace is very good. I think Deprive is pretty good as well. If we just like straight counter their Uro, that's going to be excellent for us. Probably Force of Negation is our weakest counterspell in this list currently. I think Core Spirit Dance is probably just bad because it gets bounced. And we can just trim on a Griff Spoon and go with that. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, this would be a really good hand to keep if we had a creature, but alas, let's go down to 6. Down to 5. Opponent keeping 7. They did keep 7, right? Yeah. Alright, well, we don't have much going on here, but we're going to keep... I'm going to bottom a land, and I'm going to bottom... I guess I just bottom the Griff Spoon here. They could, like, Mystical Dispute my Invisible Stalker, which would be bad, and I kind of feel like I need Deprive this game. Alright, so land pass, and we pass to our opponent. I probably should have gone for the Flooded Strand there, but that's okay. Alright, so creature is probably getting Mystical Disputed, but we have the second one in hand. It's not too bad for us at all. Alright, when I can call it, I can call it. Well, it's not Mystical Dispute, but it's Mana Leak. It's still counter unless we pay 3. Alright, let's go to our second main, look to play out our other aura. See if my opponent messes up and like just skips through or something. Alright, so we've resolved our Invisible Stalker. That's really good. We drew in Staggering Insight off the top. And he's played a Mystical Sanctuary, putting Mana Leak on top. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's jam out our Staggering Insight. If they're Cryptic, we can Stubborn Denial it. Oh man, do I like a spicy Stubby D. Even if it's a non-empowered Stubby D. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. I couldn't have written it better. We draw the Hyena Umbra. Okay. Alright, they get that thing. Sure. Omnath is down. Any land. Any at all. Alright, they gain 4 life. That's not an issue. We'll just path this now while we can. We do know about Mana Leak, which is in their hand, so we definitely want to path it before he untaps. We draw Rest in Peace. That's pretty good. Let's just jam that now. It's going to hurt our opponent way more, Rest in Peace, than what it will hurt us as well. And, I mean, not having to Prive up could be an issue, but, like, honestly, it's just worth resolving the Rest in Peace. Second Omnath. Okay. So, even if we held Deprive up there, they had Mana Leak mana. Seems like a good one to me. That Ethereal Armor. We could have shocked our Hallowed Fountain and held up Deprive while being able to pay for Mana Leak. I kind of want to resolve the Ethereal Armor there, though. That'll give us a good clock now. I wonder how long until, like, Omnath gets banned in Modern. It got, like, banned in the first week in, like, Standard, Historic, and Pioneer, right? Cycle a Triome. Alright, our opponent's digging, guys. Our opponent is digging. Alright, they worked out to attack. It's going to take 4 damage. That's fine. We're getting way more than that a turn. Okay. That's good. So we can attack now. We draw Path. So Path answers Omnath. What do we draw? Curious Obsession? Looks pretty good to me. I'm going to start burying our opponent in card advantage if we connect some attacks here. So that resolves. So I might as well just go for the Path now. Let's see what they do. I mean, they can crack their land, right? They just let it happen. They don't even crack this land to gain 4 life. Okay. Well, my opponent could be on 20 at the moment, but they're not. We're fast running out of paths, so I think I only have 1 more left in list. Alright, attack for 9. 2-turn clock. Has my opponent got the Cryptic Command? If they have the Cryptic Command, they can't Cryptic Lock us, because we have Rest in Peace. Alright, so 9 damage. Couple of triggers. Alright, we'll play 1. Alright, I'm just going to pass the turn here so I can pay for Deprive and hold up Mana Leak mana. Opponent's conceded. Alright, bam. We took down Omnath. Bargain. Alright, deck's running hot right now. I love it. I absolutely love it. Alright, looks like we've found our match 4 opponent. Match 3 opponent, pardon me. Alright, so wish them the best of it. We on the die roll, going to be on the play, up against Jelix. Alright, no land. We're going to throw this one. And this hand's looking pretty good to me. We're going to keep, just ditch the Invisible Stalker here. Done. It's like, yeah, that's a very good 5. Sorry, 6. It's a very good 6. Opponent's mulligan to 5. Okay. Okay, I'm ready to bury you in auras. In giant hexproof creature. And we get our Hallowed Fountain out there. We play our guy. We pass to our opponent. Opponent is on 5 cards. Tron. Alright, no wonder why they're mulliganing so much. They need to try and hit all these disgusting mana that they have. Ooh, that is a good draw. Alright, let's throw down this Ethereal. Throw down our Curious Obsession. I'm going to get to attack for 4 and draw a card. Alright, so mana for next turn. So next turn we can completely empty our hand. Got the Mine. Oh man. You hate to see it. When they don't have to work hard at all to get their Tron. It's very upsetting. Alright. Arcane Flight. Alright, well let's think about this for a second. I can play double aura. I can attack my opponent. I can put them down to... If I just play Daybreak Corona, I can attack for 8, put them to 8. And then double aura off the top, as long as they hit Daybreak, is fine. I think we're mostly okay no matter what we do. I just want to play around potentially drawing Force of Vigor as well as potentially drawing Stubborn Denial. So I don't want to play all my Umbras, all my auras out. If I can get that Stubborn Denial, I'll be very happy. So opponent's got Tower. They've completed Tron. We can attack for 8, put them to 8, draw a card. Alright, let's leave our auras in hand. I want to hold up that mana for Hallowed Fountain. Represent something, maybe. I guess they're just going to go for it regardless, though. Chromatic Star? Okay, sweet. We're fine. We're fine. False Alarm. The worst they can have this turn is Thragtusk now. Well, I guess they're looking for something to do with the mana. Opponent has conceded. Alright. Whew. So they had Tron mana, they just didn't have anything big yet. So we're a little bit lucky there. We want our Deprives, we want our Damping Spheres. We can remove our Path. Lavinia is also very, very good here. Of course, Spirit Dance is pretty medium, so we'll just take them out. And we can remove a Gristburn, and we'll submit it. Actually, Echoing Truth might be a consideration. I might bring in one Echoing Truth. Okay, never mind. Too slow. Alright, this is a good hand. We've got an anti-Tron card here. And we've got a Staggering Insight. We've got Unblockable. Let's keep the hand. Lava Lavinia. Here we go. Lavinia against Tron. Let's see. This is the real test for her. Yeah. Opponent, mine into nothing. They kept 6. Okay. I'm terrified. We draw another Invisible Stalker. Well, I don't know if we'll need it, but yeah. Still quite scary. Alright, that's fine. If they're doing Ancient Stirring, Sylvan Scrying, I much prefer a turn 4 Tron to a turn 3 Tron. Opponent getting Urza's Tower. Alright, so we have a pretty good spot here to play Staggering Insight. Opponent can't assemble Tron next turn, so there's no point playing out Lavinia this turn. We want to draw a card off this Staggering Insight so we can start getting some auras happening as opposed to all landing creatures. So, alright, Deprive is a good one. Deprive is a very good one. There it is. There's the Sylvan Scrying. And an Expedition map. Well, that's one I'm less happy to see. Let's attack our opponent. So next turn they can't crack map for Blast Zone and Assemble Tron. So we might as well play out our Lavinia now and stop them from assembling Tron. Well, they assemble Tron, they just can't cast a Karn or an Ugin yet. But if they have like if they have the Oblivion Stone's going to be very good against me. But also they have Blast Zone, so that's going to be pretty good against me. Yeah. Gonna have to see what we can do here. They do have the Oblivion Stone, so that just completely undermines what I was doing. Oh, well. That's fine. They're gonna let me untap? Okay. Okay. Three cards left in their hand, so they're running out of resources now. Are they mana short? Okay, no. They've got the mana. Oh, they blow up their expedition map as well. I'm very happy to see that. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we get our invisible stalker down. Does my opponent have anything to do with all their mana? Ulamog? Wow, that is terrifying. Alright, so we can do something funky here. Let's get our Hallowed Fountain. This isn't uncounterable, is it? It is not. Alright, so we can counter this, and we can bounce one of our lands. So I just bounce the plains here, because it won't come into play tapped. And no turn 10 for you. Alright. Oh, we are still in a lot of trouble because we are not drawing anything. 2 cards left in their hand. If they can't do anything, I mean, we're okay. Do it this way so I don't get completely blown out by just a blast zone. What are they doing now? They've got mana. They're tapping mana. I'm scared. Sylvan Scrying. Okay. So I guess I can get Blast Zone. Blast Zone's okay. I don't know why they played their power plant and then did that. That doesn't make much sense. So we'll get in for 3. We've got one more 2 mana creature in hand. There's the Blast Zone. Oh boy. Khan the Great Creator is going to be a tough one. I mean, if they go for it now, at least we can attack it down a little bit. I mean, they're getting something other than Ensnaring Bridge, maybe. They've got a lot of mana that they can sink this time. Oblivion Stone? Sure. So they've got access to 4 mana. Alright, please give me an aura, for goodness sakes. Oh my god, this is like almost a meme at this point. Alright, let's attack the Khan, try and get it off the table. Alright, so Blast Zone on 1. We can't have many lands left in our deck at this point, or many creatures. Well, I wouldn't give for a Curious Obsession or a Staggering Insight at this point. Alright, so you're making your O-Stone a creature? Another Oblivion Stone. Wowee, aren't we lucky? Aren't we the fortunate ones? You didn't attack with your O-Stone? Okay. Well, I guess I'm representing Dryad Arbor there, but I just don't have it in the list. I'm better off thinning here than trying to get tricky. I need a lot to go right at this point. My opponent's assembled a fair bit. Stubborn Denial. Ready to do nothing. Alright, let's attack Khan. Alright. So they still have 5 mana to active the other O-Stone, but they choose not to. Alright, well, we'll just pass then. Alright, so end step, they're blowing up everything except Khan. Oh, they're putting another fate counter down? Alright, that makes more sense. I guess we haven't forced them to do anything here, so... Yeah, this is a real slow game now, at this point. Alright, let's concede this and go to the next one. We're just not winning. We don't have anything, and they have everything. And they have all the mana. So that's fine. Alright, so we know Khan the Great Creator is here, so Echoing Truth is a necessity at this point. Just minus a Griffspoon and go with that. Actually, Griffspoon I can get back from the grave. I still think it's our weakest aura. Alright, let's go with this. Great. Alright, okay. We have a lot of card draw here. The weakness of this hand is we don't have double blue yet. I'd feel really good if one of these, like, auras was a Stubborn Denial, so I could Stubborn Denial their, like, Expedition map and just really hard screw them. They have mod to 4, so... We have a chance. We have a chance. Oh, he's taken a while. He's not got easy decisions. All right, I like to see that anyway. Ups our chances of beating Tron on what's like a medium hand realistically. If this was like a slippery Bogle, I'd say it was much stronger because we get to start drawing cards a turn earlier. Mine into map? Okay, sure. Alright, let's get double blue. We might be in a position where we can go triple blue into like triple card draw of Curious Obsession next turn. I definitely want to put myself in a position to be doing that. Awesome, they have Forest, so nothing quick. No quick Tron. Alright, so blue. Blue, we'll go double Curious Obsession, we'll attack, we'll draw 2. If we get blue mana, we can play out, I suppose, another aura or another creature. Cracking that one, sure thing. What are you getting? Urz's Tower. Yep. We draw Damping Sphere. Okay. Okay. Now we've got a game on our hands. Oh, this is going to be so dirty. Chromatic Sphere. Alright. Opponent's desperately looking for plant. Urz's plant. Chromatic Sphere cycled into nothing. Not too shabby. Alright, Damping Sphere down. Opponent's still not conceding. Alright, let's get down this Curious Obsession. Oh, I've done this the wrong way. Okay, never mind. Should have played out my auras first and then the Damping Sphere, so I get to draw one Oh, deal one less lot of damage now as a result because I didn't play the Arcane Flight. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we hit mana and we hit a second Damping Sphere. So the second Damping Sphere's got to shut them down. Opponent hits second Mine as their land for turn. They play Oblivion Stone. Alright. Hello. Hello there, Mr. Hyena Umbra. Alright. Fetch Shock. Play down our Hyena Umbra. I'll play down our Daybreak Coronet as well. We want like a heavy hitting aura right now. Triple draw. Show me force. Okie dokie. We got the force. Alright. We got this, guys. We got this. Oh, there is the Tron mana as well. Turn 5 Tron mana. Not nearly as impressive as what could have been. And we get a Deprive? Sure. Alright, so attack for 8. I mean, obviously they're popping and we're just dealing 1. Oh, I just skipped through my entire turn. Okay. I hit 2 instead of 1. Okay, my fingers were placed wrong on the keyboard. Well, we can ditch this Hallowed Fountain here. What have you got, opponent? I can beat it. I can beat it. Another Ulamog? Oh my god, this Deprive is a superstar. This Deprive is an absolute superstar. Alright, let's get our land back. We'll counter that one. Exile 1 permanent. We take up an entire turn. Or a Daybreak. Attack win. So. Alright. Let's just play Staggering Insight. Daybreak and get the nice dirty victory against Tron. Whew. You don't mind it. You do not mind it. Okie dokie. Blue Bogles doing things this league. I like it. I like it a lot. Okie dokie. Match 4. Let's get into it. Won the die roll again. Alright. Very happy to see that. Let's go ahead and be on the play. Alright, well, we don't have 2 mana, so we're going to have to throw this one, unfortunately. It has so much nice stuff, but if we don't hit that second mana, we're dead. Alright, this hand is really good. We're going to keep. Probably just bottom the island here. So this match we are up against C Notijig. I'm lost. I don't know how to pronounce this one. That's alright. We'll just play out our guy and say go. Alright, what have they got? Street Wraith? Okay. We do have the Force of Negation here. So, Watery Grave into nothing? Alright. Alright. Ethereal Armor can get cast. That's our favorite aura. Stubborn Denial. Okay. I guess maybe I could have had a read on that. That sucks. Alright. What is my opponent doing? Scourge, or is it something else? Scourge. Alright. I'd like to cast this Force of Negation, please, opponent. Alright, so obviously we can't attack. Can't block either. We could Hyena Umbra and Chump block, but that's not really advancing anything. Best off just taking 3. Alright, and what are they doing? Black mana. What are they doing? They're just setting up for the Death Shadow. Well, we've drawn a lot of auras, but we don't have what we need, which is mana. So opponent gets a free Stubborn Denial here. That feels really bad, man. At this stage, we have to chump block the damn Snapcaster Mage, so that feels really bad. Yeah. Bloodstained Maya. Well, this could have been a game if we drew a mana source, but we didn't. And that's the exact reason why we ditched the first hand, by the way. It's because it didn't have the mana source. I guess we did actually bottom the... We did bottom the island, so it's a little bit my fault. Have they got the Stubborn Denial for this? Okay, let's get out of this one then, shall we? Cool. Alright, well, the good time of never being able to cast anything, and their Stubborn Denials that were not empowered by Ferocity were obviously very good just then. So Leylands are good here, Path's good here, Spirit Dancer probably on the weaker side. Deprive can counter their creatures, which could be nice. But honestly, it might be overboarding just that little bit. Might just minus out the Force of Negations. Deprive seems a little bit better to me than that. Then, I don't know why I want to, but might remove the Hyena Umbras next. I really need flying in this matchup. Very important. Just hope I don't shoot myself in the foot by removing those Umbras, but I don't think he's going to be running sweepers. Alright, no dude, throw. No dude, throw. Alright, we just lose this game to mulligans. Great. Although that does help a lot, the Leyliner's Sanctity, so we're going to keep... I guess we bottom double land and look for a land for the Daybreak. I don't think we can bottom Daybreak realistically. So yeah, this is what we're going for. That Scourge gets like exponentially out of hand. It's this ridiculously powerful creature. Please don't tell me they have the stubborn denial again. Hopefully they're just holding 3 Thoughtseizes in hand and they're not going to be able to get us. Alright. Hit me opponent. Do it. I need to make him have it. I can't not do something here. I'm just dead, aren't I? I'm just dead. Fuck off, man. Just 1 mana. 1 mana off the top of my library. Either game. Oh my god. Can I just attack for 1 there? Is that a thing? I'm sure my opponent would just leave 1 mana up continuously if I don't make my second land drop though, so I guess I don't have a choice. I don't know, maybe like, I'm just going to hit the mana this turn and feel real bad that I didn't, yeah, there it is. There it is. Great. Alright, well, we now have an unblockable creature, but not much going. And no real interaction. We need to see, I guess, Aura Path, or like Curious Obsession, attack, draw a path, kill the shadow. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm definitely not feeling it. Thought Scour themselves. Well, the shadow went to the bin, which is good news. Is there a Gomag in my future? I'm going to chump block here with the Bogle. I don't want to enable their Scourge for them. And if I can slow the game down and not, like, have them cast Scourge into, like, another Scourge, then that's only going to be good for me. I can't believe he had the turn 2 Stubborn Denial both games, though. Oh, he's holding up Stubborn Denial over here. Piss off, man. Go away. Let me have a game. If I attack here, I'm taking 10 on crackback. My opponent missed a land drop, which is something. But, like, how much does that just scream Stubborn Denial to you right there? I don't know. I don't know how I'm getting out of this one. Not with double 5/5. Like, I've got a good life total, but nah. We'd need things to go astronomically in our favor here, and they're just not going to. Get ready for a 10/10 Scourge. Fun for the whole family right here. Yep, there it is. There it is. I told you. Oh, great. Alright, well, we're super dead. I don't... We literally can't do anything here. If we draw Ethereal Armor, maybe. Because we can attack here, we're unblockable, we can gain 5 life, it shrinks the Scourge, and then if we chump block the Gurmelg Angler... Alright. Well, our deck left it late for us, but maybe. You gotta be kidding me, man. Go away. I don't need more mana. Because now my opponent just attacks for 16. And I just lose my only creature. If only that was ethereal armor. My creature would have dealt 6 damage. I would have gained 6 life. Scourge would be a 5/5 now. Man, losing this was so bad for us. I guess I just don't play into it. Just don't be an idiot and I don't play into it. Did my opponent just attack with everything? Okay. Okay. No Teamer. He's got to have the team battle rage, right? If he puts it on the Shadow, he just deals 20 damage with Shadow, and then I take 1 from Scourge, and my creature lives. If he puts it on the Gurmog Angler, we bounce first strike. I gain 5 life. Scourge goes to 1. I take 12 and I lose. Okay, well, he's seen the line. That's so annoying. Like, literally, we were an ethereal armor away from winning that one. Cool. Alright, well, might as well play out that last land and show our opponent how land flooded we are. They've got 5 cards in hand. They only ever hit 2 mana this game. I mean, a mulliganed flood versus screw, and the flood wasn't even at the start. It was like we lost our resources from attacking and all of that nonsense, and then from casting spells, and they countered it, and then we lost a free creature. Oh man, that one hurts. All right, we won the die roll, match 5 here on the play up against Amplumnox or Amplumox. Looks like a companion deck because I decided to be on the play and I haven't seen a hand yet, so that's a pretty telltale sign. Guess we'll see which companion. I mean, Solaris deck. I am shocked. Alright, well, this feels much like the previous game where I've got 1 mana and I've got to throw it. I mean, I really don't want to throw it because it's got all the good auras. If this was a slippery Bogle, it would just be good. Imagine if they just printed a blue Bogle. Alright, cool. We keep this one. I'm going to bottom the Arcane Flight. Done. See Chrome Coast. Pass. See what our opponent does. Alright, opponent with the creature, the Mishra's Bobble. Alright. So, here's going to be an attack. I'm just going to path this now, or else we're not going to have a good spot to path it. Sure, my opponent will be fascinated when I show him what I show him. He's probably expecting ad nauseum. Like, who else plays Chrome Coast, realistically? Why is he fading? I guess I shouldn't be chitter-chatting with him because now he wants to chat back. Ad nauseum? Oh. Negative. Now he thinks I'm on spirits. That's just not the case. Alright. We're confusing everyone here. Alright, well, hopefully we don't get just destroyed by a Thoughtseize next turn, but we probably will now. Alright, so they know what we're drawing, and what we are drawing is... what we are drawing is... Alright, so opponent knows what we're up to. Alright, we're pogs. We're pogs. Pog deck OP. Alright, so opponent on 3 mana this turn, not ideal for us. But Thoughtseize is also not ideal for us. I guess we'll see what they take. Double Thoughtseize would be really bad. But one Thoughtseize we can get away with, because either he gets Daybreak or he gets Curious Obsession, and then we get to keep the other. Alright, so he's taking the Daybreak. No more? Alright. That was a draw. Land, please. Okay, we rip land off the top. Let's go. Let's do it. Land and Daybreak Coronet. All right, that's got to be some pog plays right there. Woo. Alright. So, no 5-0 dream for my opponent. Oof. We're dream crushing here. We are dream crushing. Oh, opponents conceded the game. Alright. So I guess they just had a Lurrus and not much else happening this game. Alright, so Leyline's good. Path good. Core vulnerable and henceforth bad. Looks like just a Prowess Shadow deck to me. Prav actually seems pretty decent. Probably better than the Stubborn Denials because it will counter their creatures. Echoing Truth's good. It's like another removal spell, just like Tempo. Let's remove 2 Griff Spoon and maybe a Mana Source. Just cut this Misty Rainforest. Alright, we'll go with that. We've upped our curve a little bit here. Alright, no Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize and we're golden. If not, we have double path, so we have a good amount of time to draw into a creature. And I guess the Echoing Truth can tempo them. So we'll keep. We'll keep. Pog keep. Okay. Oh, well, it would have been Thoughtseize bug anyway. I was worried for nothing. Okay. Hallowed Fountain. Bring it on in. It's interesting that he guessed the blue-white. Or did he just say blue? Blue-white. No, he guessed blue-white. Okay. So it's not like he guessed banned. He just went, oh, you must be blue-white Bogles then. Okay. Maybe there's a lot of other people or enough other people out there playing the same deck. Did my opponent miss a land drop? Alright, so Mish's Bobble looking at the top of their own library, deciding whether or not they want to fetch Oh wow, that is an excellent draw. I think we can pretty safely get the planes and attack here. I think they're just on black-red. I don't think I need to worry about stubborn denial here. Attack, draw a card, dig towards that third and hopefully final lands. And then we can hold up like double path and echoing truth next turn potentially. Alright, there's our land. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Feels like just double Death Shadow is happening right now. I don't know. Are they just playing Lurrus and getting a Bauble back? Okay. Okay. Well, we got another creature, so I guess it's not over. But yeah, that's interesting. Alright, we'll play out our guy, our next guy. Damn, that sucks losing that Curious Obsession. I guess sort of punished by Alright, there is the Swift Spear. What have you got next, opponent? Iok? I mean, sure. Take your path. Take your choice of path. Alright, they do take their choice of path. Thoughts is? Alright, well. You're gonna get the Echoing Truth. That's fine. Take your Echoing Truth. Take your damage as well. Alright, what's the top of our library saying? Staggering? Staggering? Alright, well, we play it out because we just saw that Farika's Libation. Wonder how many decks are playing this at the moment. It doesn't seem that good to me. Alright, so we attack for 2. Yeah. Alright, and there's the Death Shadow. Well, we knew that was coming at some stage. Land. We've got our opponent to 6. 2-turn clock with our guys. Sure, my opponent's going to explain what the Farika's is for now. It's probably for Heliod combo. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, so it is for the Heliod combo deck. Oh my god, staggering insight. Alright, so put on our 2-mana dude. Try to draw an aura. Alright, so draw a card off the Staggering Insight. Is it a removal spell? It is not. Opponent at 11 damage, and obviously a team of Battle Rage wins it for them. Alright, they get it. That was close. That was real close. On the play, land is more valuable. No, Echoing Truth is kind of good. I might trim on a Deprive here. We shouldn't need it as much on the play, hopefully. Actually, I'll take out these and bring in the Stubborn Denials instead of the Force of Negations, and that should help us with countering a Team Battle Rage, but also protecting our hand. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I must say, against Tron, Deprive, countering those Ulamongs, absolute game changer. Absolute game changer. That's not something you're going to get from any of our other auras. This really does not have very much going for it. Does have double creature though, and we just saw Farakias. Alright, let's keep. I don't know. Maybe I need to go more aggressive on the mulligan here. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. Let's ask one of the Facebook pages what they think. Uh-oh. Alright, so obviously there's some discard spells here. Just telling my opponent how I was conflicted about the keep and that it is draw reliant, and obviously if they have Freakias again for 3 mana, that would be really bad for us. But yeah, also obviously they can just tear our hand apart by more discard spells now. We get a guy down. That's something. We draw mana, which is really bad. We don't need any more mana at this point. I'm hoping there's no more discard spell. With only one creature, it'll be insta-loss for sure. So apparently they've got another Farakias. Double creature for my opponent. Hold the phone. I was watching Dodgeball today, and definitely going to take the chance to, I guess, paraphrase him a little bit. Hold the phone, Cotton. That's a bad Hyena Umbra on the Bogle. I should just be putting it on the Invisible Stalker. It's very likely Bogle's going to get sacked. I'm not going to be able to effectively chump block into a Prowess deck anyway. Not on turn 3 when his hand is full of spells. That was a bad Hyena Umbra. Very bad. So do I just trade the Slippery Bogle for the Hyena Umbra here? Because I don't know. I don't think it's ever blocking effectively. I don't know. I think I'll just trade it for a little bit of damage. Just block the Soul Scale Mage and stop the effect. Alright, well, yeah, that was a really poorly placed Hyena Umbra by me. I can't chump block these creatures either. That was just like so bad. So freaking bad. Opponent attacks for 2. Daybreak off top. Yep, okay. Okay. I'll attack for 5. We can gain some life. We can pretend we have a card in hand with this Hallowed Fountain. Stubby D would have been excellent instead of that Hallowed Fountain. Yeah. Alright, crash through from my opponent. I mean, I'm pretty scared about them getting this above 5. Above 5 toughness. It'd be really bad for us. We just need Daybreak or Ethereal Armor off the top to win. We're currently on 20. Our opponent's currently on 7. Alright, they've played double crash through. The block's actually almost free unless they give their creature protection from blue with Apostle's Blessing, which is possible. Alright, so we attack. Let's leave both lands in hand. Oh, I guess I play my Windswept Heath. Yeah. Alright. True. Alright, let's leave it in hand. Our opponent's actually showing a fair few signs of tilt, so they might think we've got counter magic, removal, things like that. Okay. Okay, we got the 4-1. We Dream Crushed a little bit. Top decks were good. The last one was, as I said, a little bit reliant on what we drew, but we did draw well. Okay, so that is the 4-1. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with Modern at the moment, because, like, I've been getting real terrible results with both the green-white deck and the blue-white deck, and then I've been getting really good results like this one here today, so not sure exactly what the metagame's doing at the moment. It seems like maybe the Sky Clave Apparition decks, the white decks, have fallen off a little bit, so maybe Hushbringer's not necessarily a 3-of anymore, but other than that, the rest of the list felt good, felt pretty tidy. Maybe like one more Staggering Insight would be nice in the list, but I'm not really seeing too many places to trim from. Like, I don't want to go down on Core Spirit Dancers any lower. I don't think I want to go down on my Griff Spoons either. All my other auras are very important as a 4-of, so I'm going to leave that one there, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like or comment below, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe for daily content. Thanks once more. I'll see you next time.